So the audio is recording now.
Okay.
Are you recording? You can go ahead and press record if you want to press record. I do agree. Even though we have a, I like the Schmeat table. I do wish it was a little bit higher.
It's okay, man. We'll get there.
So what we need to do is we need to either get shorter chairs or a higher table.
Maybe a higher table.
Yeah.
Or maybe both.
Hey, what's going on, guys? And we're back. Welcome to the third episode.
This is about fourth installment.
Episode. We'll correct it later. Episode of the Regular Gaming Guys Weekend Wrapup Show right here on YouTube.
So we're gonna change it up a little bit.
Yeah,
for our shows now, right?
So yeah, we talked about some of the process, and we missed last week. Wasn't necessarily on purpose, but it was kind of a slow news week last week. And we found that the news in general, as far as we are concerned, the news for us really isn't all that important. We really just want to, have a platform to kind of talk about the games that we enjoy, the things that we like about video games and stuff like that. And so that's kind of what we're going to do with this, with the Weekend Wrap-Up Show. So it is still going to be, we're still going to talk about some news segments, and when big things in the news happen, we are still going to talk about that. But we're also going to do things, we're also going to talk about other things. We're also going to, kind of just let the conversation go. So yeah, same time, every Sunday,
Yes,
12 a.m. or 12 p.m., not 12 a.m. Yeah, whichever one you want to do. We'll be here on YouTube.
We try.
Today, we are actually joined by a very special guest.
The one and only.
Hey.
Member of the Team Official Players, guys.
Hey, right on YouTube.
Mr. Ritzbach.
Hey,
What's up, guys? You could just call me Leon for right now. But, you know how it goes.
So we figured, we bring a little bit of video games. We mix video games with actual, games themselves, and that kind of. That's where video games come from, is the games. So I mean, Leon, before we get going, kind of talking about the topics that we had, let's kind of talk about what your guys' channel is and what you guys do on YouTube.
Okay, so our video is about anything that deals with Yu-Gi-Oh, anything with pack openings, dueling, maybe a little vlogging there with like a typical Yu-Gi-Oh player would have.
Yeah.
So it's normally me and my partner Cryptic, but this dude ain't here, so I'm here right now. I'm ready for you guys.
It's cool. We got the important member. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
Just kidding, Curtis. Shots fired, right?
All day.
Yeah. So I mean, I guess we can kind of just hop right into it. So this week, what we're going to do is we're going to kind of give a little bit of background on everybody's gaming history here. What everybody's played in the past, where they come from as far as games go. Obviously, none of us are journalists. We don't know. We're not like big media
Not
heads.
journalists, not pros.
Yeah.
We just enjoy games.
We just enjoy games. And, I feel like this has kind of been a long time coming, kind of giving a background of what we've played in the past and where we come from as, games go. So, I mean, Brandon, if you want to kind of kick us off, you can kind of start with, where you started out,
Oh, man, how I started out. Man, I don't know, man. I always had, Tony, my older brother.
Yeah.
He was always like player one, bro.
Yeah.
I was always player two.
Mm-hmm.
So we started out playing the Nintendo. And actually, it was before Tony, really. It was Kong and Gao, my uncles, dude. Yeah, they were big into games before we were. He was playing like Street Fighter 2 back in the day. Like all that shit. Kong was really good. But anyways, like that just like, I don't know, man. Something about video games
Kind of just grabbed you.
Yeah, man.
pulled you on.
I don't know what it was. I guess it's because I wasn't too athletic.
Yeah.
I guess I wasn't really into sports back then.
Yeah.
But I don't know something about
sports,
physical sports.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
gaming is
yeah.
sports. Now. But yeah, I don't know. That's how it kind of started for me, and it was nice, man. Super Nintendo was really like the jumping off point, really. Though.
Yeah, for you.
Like, yeah.
Okay, so you started. You actually started like with like legit retro.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, definitely. How about yourself, man?
So my first introduction to video games, I don't remember the house that I went to. Was a PlayStation 1. That was the first like video game system I actually saw. I didn't know what it was. I just know that it was really cool. I think the first game that I saw was Spyro, the first Spyro game. And I kind of just, I saw it, and I remember being at the person's house and playing it for a little bit. And that's the system that I wanted. And so I went to go talk to my parents. You know, I asked them. You know, I said, hey, you know, this is what I want to play, or you know, I want to buy a video game system. And they're like, all right, yeah, blah blah blah. You know, we'll get you a system eventually. You know what I mean? Yeah. And you know, so a couple of months go by, and then we go to another cookout, and I get introduced into the Nintendo 64 and Smash Brothers. That's my first like concrete memory of playing video games was the Super Smash Brothers on 64, and that was it.
That's crazy.
That was it. I still wanted the PlayStation because I had friends that had the PlayStation, so I still wanted the PlayStation. But mom and dad, thinking the Nintendo 64 was the PlayStation, because I ain't know better. They bought me a 64 instead of a PlayStation. I mean, I wasn't upset.
Yeah,
you know, I still wasn't mad about it.
That's crazy. They were at the same time.
Yeah, exact same time. Yeah,
that's crazy, man.
Yeah,
but yeah. I ain't mad at either system, man.
Like, no. Yeah,
either system was really good.
Yeah. What about you, Leo?
Yeah.
Yo, okay, so my gaming, it didn't start for a while.
Yeah.
Because being Brandon, my older brother, and Tony, being my older brother, so they'll trick me into thinking that I am playing, but I'm not playing. They'll think that I'll hook it up.
That's the big brother thing.
But it's typically I don't play that shit. And so I didn't start until, like, I think the N64.
Yeah.
Because that's when it had like the four controllers and everything like that. Yeah. And so, I think we played Mario Party.
Mario Party. Yeah.
I can't remember which one.
Mario Party is good.
But all I remember is that like it was my time to shine.
I think it had to
be
Mario Party 2 because I think Mario Party 2 was the one that cut you off. Was the one that's on 64. So I think that had a Mario Party on Super Nintendo.
They did, but I think there was an original Mario Party
on,
as well. Yeah,
on 64.
Shit, I don't know.
It might have been Mario Party.
That shit went all the way up to like 3 or 4 before.
Yeah,
before like GameCube and all that shit. Yeah, but yeah, Mario Party.
That's dope. That's dope. Yeah. I think, and then for me, I went from a PlayStation, or not PlayStation, excuse me, a Nintendo 64, having Legend of Zelda, Castlevania, what else did I have? We never got Smash Brothers.
64.
Let me tell you, my favorite game on Nintendo 64 is between Pokemon Stadium, the first one, and Pokemon Snap. I fucking loved Pokemon Snap, and it's such a stupid game. It is literally a really dumb game. Bro. All you're doing is going around taking pictures of Pokemon. Like, that's all you're doing.
Shout out to Bill.
Yeah, that's all you're doing is taking pictures, and it just.
I don't know, that concept back in the day. That shit was sweet. Dude.
It was fantastic, dude.
I don't know, man. It was fucking dope.
Yeah.
You wanted to take a picture of every.
Yeah, and I did, and me and my cousin
every time.
Me and my cousin spent an entire, and this is obviously before.
Dude, this is before
YouTube.
There's no finding, bro.
You had to go through and find everything.
Yeah, seriously.
So it was all trial and error. So like you had like the apples, and you had apples, like paralyzing balls. You had a bunch of things that you could play, use or whatever. So you would go around the maze, and I remember the first time we pulled out. I think it's either Charizard or Moltres that came out. But there's in the volcano pit, and what you did is you drove around. It was Charizard and Moltres because you drove around or whatever, and you could get all the Charmanders to come into one spot, or you could trick one of the Charmanders to fall into the lava pit. They'd fall into the lava pit, and that would come a fucking Charizard. And then there was one time we were going through, and we just started chucking apples everywhere. And so we ran into this one lava pit, and we just started chucking the apples in there, and all of a sudden it fucking explodes, and a Moltres pops out. And we're like, yo,
that blew your fucking mind, bro.
Get the hell out of here.
You almost forget to take the damn picture. You're like,
yes.
Oh!
Yes.
Like,
it was so cool, man. It was just it was a different time.
Dude, not because you off, the stadium was sweet because they'll let you throw your fucking your Pokemon.
Oh yeah, if you had the game the adapter,
and you can have all your Pokemon and shit, dude.
Yep. I got late
like,
into the game with that one because by the time I tried it, it was Pokemon Stadium 2, and I was using a Pokemon Yellow cartridge, and I don't think it worked if I remember correctly, but yeah.
All I remember is just the mini games from that. The Clefairy one.
Oh yeah.
Where you gotta remember
dude.
Down, left, right.
Oh my god.
Shit, man.
That was.
That was like a Squirtle fucking sushi game, bro.
There was, and then the second one was even cooler because the second one had the not Tepig. What's the Tepig is way past whatever. There was the one that had the fucking bag. He had like the bag, and you caught all like the. This is in Stadium 2. You go through and you catch all the gifts or whatever, and you gotta put them in the bag.
Oh man, I remember that.
Yeah. We spent a lot of time in that game.
Yeah, dude.
That game was that. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. But yeah, so I went from those are the stuff that I had on 64, and then I went from a 64 to a PS2. Yeah, PS2. Straight to PS2.
So you didn't even have a PlayStation originally?
No, I never got around to playing.
Played it,
PlayStation.
but you never actually had one.
Nesto had one, and I'd go over his house and played over there, and that was about it. Like we'd play. So I mean, I got Crazy Taxi. I got to play Crazy Taxi because he had that. There was this one game that he had it was similar to Crazy Taxi, but it wasn't Crazy Taxi. I can't remember the name of it. Yeah. But it was similar, but it wasn't Crazy Taxi. But yeah, whenever I wanted to play a PlayStation, I could just go to his house. I mean, he didn't always live where he lived, but you know,
within the neighborhood.
Yeah, it wasn't always in that neighborhood. He used to live at some apartments or whatever. Yeah. And so it was like a legit ride to go to his place to play it or whatever. But yeah, so yeah, I went from there to PS2. And on PS2
changed everything, dude.
PS2 was a great.
So many classes. I guarantee you, there's still people out there still using that, man.
Yeah, PS2.
They're perfectly fine with it.
Working at GameStop, when I started working at GameStop, believe it or not, was right around the end of the PS2's life cycle.
Really?
They were still putting out PS2 games. The last NBA game that was on PS2 was NBA 2K13.
Wow.
Yes.
2013.
Yes. I was like, that's crazy.
That's insane, dude. Hey.
Which means it was like, hold on. It was 20.
It's like 20.
I think it was 2013. No, I think it was 2013. It was whichever one had the 3 on the cover. I don't know.
It's blowing my mind, man. Like the companies that make these games are still like, yeah, we'll still make one for PS2.
And they're talking about and now we're talking about like people are legitimately talking about the possibility of a PS5 being at E3 this year. Like I don't
know, man.
I don't like that.
PS1 was it Pro, right?
Yeah, PS4. Yeah,
PlayStation Pro.
Yeah.
I don't know. What more can you do right now?
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't, like I said, I haven't.
Besides switching to a PC.
Yeah.
You got pretty much the best console out there right now.
Yeah. I mean, the Xbox One X and the PS4 Pro are pretty comparable. They're pretty comparable. I mean, they're not idiot machines.
Right.
They're pretty comparable.
You're getting the best you can off of fucking home console without getting a PC.
Exactly.
Close.
But yeah, I thought that was weird because I feel like maybe it's not because the PS4 came out what 2013. I think PS4, yeah, 2013. I think is when it was.
I want to say
so
13 or 14. It's 13 or 14.
So it's been about 5 years. It's been about 5 years, which is crazy it sounds, but it's been 5 years since those systems have been out. So I mean, maybe it's time. I don't think so though. I don't feel like it. Well, I mean, PS2 or not PS2. PS3 was 2008.
I can't tell you on that one. I want to say 2008. Yeah.
I think it was 2008, 2007.
You're close.
Right?
You're close.
Yeah.
Even though we got computers right in front of us.
Yeah, I know, right?
You're close. You're close.
So yeah, 2008, 2007, somewhere around there.
Yeah.
And
when they announced like next gen consoles, I was kind of like, what?
So I guess 5 or 6 years.
I
guess 5 or 6 years. Yeah, makes sense.
It's crazy when you think about it. I'm pretty sure I had the same thought when like the PS4 or like
Xbox
I definitely did.
One X came out.
I was like, what more can you do?
Yeah,
I'm content, bro. I'm very good with what I have.
I definitely have the same feel, the same thought process. And we even then, because even working in retail, like they don't tell you anything. We know everything, or they know everything.
Consumers
the same thing that the consumer knows. And like sometimes, like if we know anything in advance, we know it literally a day in advance. We don't. That's it. So we were telling people that they were idiots for thinking that there was going to be a PS4. And sure enough, that year, February rolls around and PlayStation's like, here's the PS4, and it's just like, oh,
Xbox One X is like, here's the Xbox One X.
Here's the Xbox.
Maybe a year and a half later, here's a smaller one we should have made and should have waited, but here you go. Whatever.
But yeah, what about you? What was next for y'all?
For me, I moved up, dude. I think I had like everything but Sega consoles. Okay. I don't think I never had the Genesis. I never had the Dreamcast.
Okay. Yeah, we didn't have.
We had no Sega. Yeah. We were all PlayStation, PS2, PS3, all that shit. Okay. Man, like forever. PS2 was like, I don't know. That kind of opened my mind like crazy because it was a lot of fucking game.
Bro,
That PS2.
I'm about to say that's how we got all the bootleg games.
I was just
we
telling
we had that
all
conversation.
he was telling me, Mike was telling me what he was telling me. It seemed like he had the original digital copies of all games.
It was legit. It was a
bro.
legit setup. Okay, so like I think it was for one of my birthdays. It was I think I was getting ready to go into high school, so it was like freshman year birthday or whatever. Dad got me. He imported me a hard drive for my PS2 and a disc that was called the HD loader disc. I don't know if Mitchell told you about this.
No.
But so essentially, what happens is you put the hard drive into your PlayStation. You put this disc into the PlayStation. It loads up just like any other game. But then it goes to like this UI screen, this user interface or whatever. And on the side, you've got like install, play, delete, and a bunch of other options. So essentially, what you did is once the UI started up, you could literally push the eject button, take out the disc, put in an actual game disc, go to install. It would install it onto your actual console, and then you could just play the game from there.
Oh shit!
Yeah, dude.
Freaking dude was telling me he was going to Blockbuster.
Yeah,
man.
I was about to say fucking go Blockbuster.
Oh yeah, dude.
Game,
That's what we
bro.
were doing, man.
And that blew my mind, bro.
yeah.
I was like, you just had a library.
That's literally like the Slurpee walks. That's literally what started them. Is because I was walking to Blockbuster all the time and just doing and getting, checking out games and going downloading them. And it was funny because when I was doing it, I was literally the turnaround was almost immediate because I would go there, I'd install it, I'd come back and be like, oh yeah, I didn't
wow,
care.
you beat it so fast.
So yeah, I mean. Yeah, but yeah, that was...
Ours was a little different. Ours has this blank disc. It wasn't like a blank disc, but it was like this one blue disc you put in first.
Yeah.
And then it gives you like, it loads up and then it gives you like a few, you can just hold the fucking eject button. It flashes like a fucking yellow light and you have like 5 seconds to hurry up, switch out with a random disc that has a game already loaded on there.
Oh,
so
okay.
We just had a bunch of like blank CD discs that had names of games on there.
That's
Blue
weird.
Kai here, Tony Hawk here.
Man.
Yeah, it was weird, man. I don't know. My uncle knows people, man. It's so weird, dude. He gave us like a little library of random games.
Uncle's an interesting man.
He is, man. He is, man. He has plugs everywhere, man. But yeah, after that, I don't know. Oh yeah, I got my first Xbox. I think maybe 13 or 12. I don't know. But I was tired of like sharing with Tony.
Yeah.
At some point, and like I played Halo with one of my friends before, and it blew my mind because I was like, "What the fuck game is this, man? I've never seen this before." And I had like this weird ass controller. I was like, that
the dumb ass controller,
the Duke. Yeah. I was like, dude, I need this. And then my birthday came up, got a bunch of money saved up, and I was like, yo, I'm getting a fucking.
You're talking
Xbox,
OG Xbox.
I'm talking OG fat Xbox.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
I had to get that shit. I got that shit. Got Halo first game. And I think I had like 4 controllers.
Wow.
Yeah. I don't even know why I had 4 controllers.
Yeah.
I just got them all, bro. And I don't know. After that, it kind of took off. Like I got Tony to play, and Leon was playing a little bit. I got Taylor to come over. Fuck, everybody in the goddamn neighborhood was coming over. We were playing this split screen fucking Halo. And this blew my
LAN
fucking
parties,
mind.
man.
That's
LAN parties.
It was fucking hilarious, and it got super competitive.
We got grandfather to be in that Jake.
Shit, bro. Granddad got on that some Halo, bro. Yeah, that shit. Yeah. It was really fun, dude. And that kind of opened my eyes to like multiplayer.
Yeah.
And that's when like Xbox 360 came out. I didn't know the capabilities of Xbox Live. Even though they had it on the original Xbox.
Yeah, they didn't really use it. It's the PSN with PS2.
The
PlayStation had online ability. Like you had to like physically plug in the PlayStation.
But I didn't even thought about that.
Yeah,
like, that wasn't even on my mind until I went over like my buddy's house one day, and he was playing. And I was like, "Who the fuck you playing with, bro? Like, there's only one screen on here. What are you doing?" And he's like, "I'm online, man." And I heard this kid talking up there.
What?
He was like, "Hey." And I started busting out laughing. I was like,
wow.
I was like, what are you doing, dude? You're playing with other people right now? He's like, yes. I was like, what am I missing out on?
How do you do that?
Yeah, dude, that was amazing. You see how simple it is now to play. You're online.
Yeah,
now,
you play online with whenever.
Online. Yeah, dude.
Take it for granted, man.
It really, dude.
Just take it for granted.
It really did. It was crazy.
Yeah, I mean, so I guess for me, as I said, a PS2. And I had the intermediate systems. I mean, we had a Dreamcast, excuse me, that was specifically for Dad, and he never used. I didn't use it. Like literally, would just sit there and just I'd be like, "Yo, can I Can I play it? Like, no, it's mine. Well, you're not doing anything with it, you know? Why don't you let me just sit down and play the damn game? It's like, hey, you're gonna break it. Okay, whatever, dude. I guess so.
Some people might hate me for this, but like, all right, you had a Dreamcast.
Yeah.
What is that center thing? Is that a memory
Bro,
card?
I don't know. I think it was
It's
a memory
screen,
card.
right? It's a
yeah,
screen,
there was
right?
it was like some weird like knockoff Tamagotchi kind of like I don't know what the hell it was. I think it was like a memory card.
Okay.
But let's just say Sega was way ahead of their time. Like,
Really?
Let's
No,
just say
seriously,
Sega was way
seriously.
ahead of their time. Like I don't know what they were trying to do. I think they were trying to pull off like the original Wii U or the original Switch.
Here, you can play a fucking
you can play a game on the go and
two
put it in
pixel
there.
game, 2 pixel version of the game right now. That's crazy, man. Yeah, I don't know. I always wonder what the fuck that was. I don't seen it. Never
Yeah, no, I never. I mean, and even when we had it, like even like the games that we played, like none of them used it. The one game that we played, like me and like, so the Dreamcast, I guess, does kind of play an important role because the Dreamcast is the first game that me and Mitchell play together. That's the first one that we actually like legit played together. Because up to that point, it was a lot like what y'all were doing to Leon and putting a controller right there in front of the port and handing him the controller and being like, hey, yeah, it's working, you know, look at you, you're doing something, and then like you get your ass beat and you're like, I beat you, yo man, you did not beat me, you fucking shithead. But no, we played Star Wars. Yeah, exactly. Star Wars Episode 1 is the Phantom Menace game that came out for Dreamcast, which is crazy to think about. But yeah, that was the first game that we played together, and it was kind of just all downhill from there. You know, we went from there, and then I started showing him other games, and got to the point where he just started getting better at games than me, and
it happens.
To the point where like I personally didn't beat the first Kingdom Hearts until after Kingdom Hearts 2 came out, because the first Kingdom Hearts I got stuck at the Ansem level. Man. Like the last boss.
It was I died so many times.
I'm tired of playing.
The controller.
Yeah, that's literally.
You can do whatever.
And he
you
was
want,
just
bro.
sitting there.
He
was sitting there and was just like, yo, can I try? And I was like, yeah, whatever, man. And Mom was calling us down for dinner, and I was like, I'm tired of fucking dying. I'm ready for this to be over with. So I was like, yeah, whatever, dude. You're not gonna get it. But here's the controller. And I go downstairs, and I'm sitting there eating. He comes bolting downstairs, and he's like, Mike, you gotta come upstairs. It's like, yeah, I swear to God, if you beat this, I swear.
You won't believe what I just did.
I know that feeling, bro.
And we went upstairs, and sure enough, the whole like ending cutscenes and everything were playing. I mean, he was able to pause it, but they were all playing. I was like, fuck.
Fucking turn it off. You didn't beat it. Sorry, bro. What you talking about?
I was so mad, man. Like that.
I love that feeling.
That fucking.
No, Tony used to do that shit to me. I'm pretty sure we did it to Leon.
Yeah.
The fucking. Oh shit! I'm stuck. Can I try?
Let me try.
Yes. My turn.
This is the beginning.
My turn. How about yourself, Phil?
Yo, okay, so I want to say the Xbox 360. That was the highest point in my life with the gaming point. Mm-hmm. And all I played was just Halo 3 and Gears.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yo, so we were having a blast with that, Jake. So there was always teacher. There was ice cream truck. That was like the best for me. But I remember Gears of War. I want to say that has the most impact on me for real. Because that's how I actually like started hanging out with Mitchell, bro. That's how I hanged out right there.
Yeah,
that game brought so many people together. It was ridiculous.
That game was the reason why I got an Xbox, because I heard him and Brandon talking or him and Nesso talking about it on the bus, and I was like,
game brought
man, I got
everyone together.
Give me an Xbox,
dude. That game brought everybody together. It was insane.
But yeah,
so fun.
I still remember. I was like, hey, yo, can I come over real quick? It was like, yeah, man, go ahead, man. And so I went over to your house. This was like my first time going to your house. I rang the doorbell. Somebody opened the door. I didn't see anybody. I was like, do I just walk in? Some shit? I stood there for like a good 5 minutes.
That's the right house.
And then Michaela comes out of nowhere. She was like, who are you? I was like, I'm here to see Mitchell. And then, what? And like I was like, I don't know what, I didn't even know what he looked like or anything like that. He was like, oh yeah, just go up the stairs and the room will be straight ahead of you. I went up there, and as soon as I walked in there, I saw two people. I was like, Yo, one of those bitches. I
was
like, who knows?
It's probably Mitch and Chris. Yeah,
Yeah, it was Chris.
Mitch and Chris.
I just sounded bad the whole time. I was just like, man,
funny,
just
man.
wait for it though.
It's crazy how games have that power to really kind of like to bring people together. Yeah, man. It's really dope. Like I mean that's one of the really cool things with online. I mean online gaming or whatever.
Man.
Because it's sparked a lot of friendships.
You really did, man.
Yeah.
It's just like it opened your eyes to like, wow, that's a lot of people that play games, man.
Yeah, a lot of low key people
cool,
that
man.
play games.
That's
Yeah,
cool,
you don't
dude.
even
Like,
realize it.
You're into this shit. Me too, man.
Yeah. I mean that's kind of. I mean, obviously from Xbox or after like I said, the intermediate PS2, Xbox 360, like we just talked about. Played the 360 for a while. I switched over to I actually bought my GameCube in the middle of 360's life cycle.
Really?
Yeah, really? I wanted it specifically for because
Smash Brothers.
No, I mean back then all I did was license games for real. So like any game that had like any TV show that kind of had like a game attached to it, that's all I was really playing. So I picked it up because I wanted to play the Naruto Clash Ninja game.
True shit.
And that did not disappoint. It's one of my favorite versions of the Naruto games, hands down to this day. But no, I picked that up for that, and so I had a GameCube for a little bit. But that was another thing where like Kevin had the GameCube. He had like the GameCube, and he had things like fucking Kirby Air Ride. Not a lot of people know about that one, but it was essentially Mario Kart. But instead of it being Mario characters, it's all Kirby characters. That shit was dope as fuck. So I had that. He had that. He had Twilight Princess.
Yeah, bro.
Wind Waker.
Bro.
Yeah.
Had some heat.
It's obviously
Sunshine.
Smash Brothers. Sunshine. Yeah.
Sunshine.
He didn't have
Luigi
Sunshine,
Mansion.
but yeah.
Luigi Mansion, fucking Smash Brothers, all that good shit, man.
Yeah.
Nintendo.
Doing it, man. Hopefully,
the
you know.
Small ass disc. Like
Yeah.
Why they always trying to do something different,
man.
bro?
They're innovators, dude. They're
Why,
fucking
man?
innovators.
Why?
Like it's so.
Why are they
it's
trying to
so
stand out so
dope.
hard, man? It's crazy.
Yeah. But no.
It's them.
Yeah. I mean, look at the Switch. You know, they're doing something different again, and it's working. Yeah, they're going back to cartridges,
which is cool because it's like
dope.
these actual licensed games that they're getting.
Like these full big ass games.
They're coming in these little
disc.
cartridges, bro.
Yeah, those little cartridges that you just pop
Like
in.
Skyrim.
Little SD
No
card.
shit.
Doom.
Doom.
Right in
Little
there.
Doom. Wow.
Shit's dope.
Yeah, seriously, man.
Wait, but before anything, I know I'll go get some hate from this or anything like that, but did the GameCube came out the same time as the Xbox 360?
I think it wasn't too long after.
No, it was before.
It was before.
Yeah, it was,
right?
it was part of the because when the big three kind of come into the fold, it's the PS2 era. So you have PS2, Xbox, and you have GameCube.
Oh,
yeah.
That's right. Because fucking Nintendo was still sitting on the 64 for a while.
For a really long time.
And
And
let's drop
then they did. Then they went out with the GameCube. Yeah. I remember the Game Informer that actually had the game. I remember the Game Informer for Halo 3. I think I still have the Game Informer for Halo 3, which is really dope. Yeah. Probably not because I tore these shit out of my Game Informers, dude. Like I was fucking flipping through them, fucking highlighting shit. Like, that was, yeah. But yes, it was then it went 360. So when 360 came out, it was 360, PS3, and Wii. Yeah.
Oh, the
fucking
Wii.
Wii.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you ever actually managed to throw your fucking stick?
I never did.
Actually had it fling.
I never did. Michaela did. Mom and Dad had the no, it was Michaela.
Mom
and Dad
Michaela?
had this big ass flat. It was at Flash TV.
Oh my god! I remember
back
that.
when
She had the sling
big
on
ass.
as well?
No.
Nice.
It was back with the big ass CRT TVs. It was back when bigger is better. It was literally the exact same definition.
Bigger is better and heavier.
So she's playing. Her and Mitchell are playing. I'm upstairs doing my thing, and Michaela at that time was playing softball, and she was just starting to learn how to pitch. So when she was bowling, she was pitching instead of just
I hear you, bro.
bowling.
She had that fucking.
And
heater.
she was flinging, dog.
Give her the heater, Ricky.
And then she, shaking back, and then she, I guess what happened. I wasn't downstairs when it happened. As she does it, winds up and it throws it, and it slips out her hand and cracked right in the center of the TV. Right in the center.
That was actually like they had to put that as a warning.
Yes,
like,
you had to actually. Every game had that. The Wii had some heat too, man. Like the Wii had some like low key, really good heat. Like I don't know if y'all played the Speed Racer game based off the Speed Racer movie that came out way back when.
No, we haven't.
Yeah, that shit was.
I love Speed Racer.
That shit was fun. That shit was a lot of fun. I have to get fast.
I had to go fast. I had to
Especially think of the Dexter Laboratory episode.
Yeah. Beep, 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 beep. Oh my god. I was like, yo, that's a silly thing.
That shit was funny. But yeah, so I mean, I had at that generation just 360. Eventually got a PS. I got a PS3 when I got to college, and we had a Wii. The Wii was really a really interesting system because the Wii was the first system that I saw, like actually saw in people's houses that I knew for sure were not people that played games. My grandparents had a Wii.
Wow, that influential, dude.
Yeah, my grandparents had a Wii. They had it specifically for Wii Sports. And
they got you up and doing shit.
Yeah.
They got you up and doing shit. That was probably before... Well, Xbox 360 had a Connect. I think they did it after the Wii came out.
They did it after the Wii came out, yeah. Because
they were like, all right, people like getting up and
I remember watching that conference at the house right after school, because I think we were in school that week. Because it was when E3 was like the beginning of June. Mm-hmm. And I think Nesta was over and we were watching it. I remember seeing the Connect for the first time, watching that E3 press conference and thinking about how cool that was. So I think that was the same year. Nope, I'm lying. I was saying because I think that's the same year that they also showed HoloLens, but HoloLens was much later. But no, they showed the Connect. They showed the Connectables. That's what I'm thinking of. I remember seeing that and being like, "Yo, this is fucking nuts. We're really getting some like." Iron Man type shit, and oh my god! And then what sucked was just the Connect just did not take off. Did not take off.
And they tried.
Yeah, they tried really hard, dude.
And they tried.
They
scrapped that shit.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, every Xbox One's coming with the Connect. Psych!
Yeah, no, seriously, it's like, all right, never mind. We're game based now.
There's a lot of things with the Xbox One that kind of irked my nerves as far as what did they say?
They said originally when they launched, they said it was going to be an entertainment system.
It was supposed to be the central hub for your
cable box can hook up to it.
Because you're supposed to be able, because you could control your TV through it.
I did that shit.
I heard it was pretty cool.
No, it pissed off.
Okay, cool.
I was like, yeah, let me change the channel. Flick on my controller. She's like, I don't like this. I was like, I just want to change the channel. I was like,
did they come out with media remotes?
They did, man. But it's like, why do I have to buy a fucking remote, bro?
For your remote.
Yeah, let me just unplug it, plug it in my TV.
Plug it into the television, just do it that way.
Yeah, you're a game console. Be a game console. I mean, do the Blu-ray shit too.
But no, I was pissed off about, to just briefly talk about it, I was pissed off about them going, like, completely pulling back on everything that they talked about at that conference when they first announced the Xbox. I was like, in my opinion, I feel like they should have doubled down on the fact that it was going to be online only, and really, because that's the only way you're gonna, make change and push through is by doubling down on what you believe is the right move and showing people the value of what you think is the future, and if we could be living in a completely different world, we don't even realize it.
All right, got a cool question for you, man.
What's up?
Got a question, man. What's your top 5 games of like all time you ever played ever?
It's a tough one.
It is, man. It is.
Yeah, no, there's a lot. There's a lot in there.
It is, man. Just you don't gotta. I don't know.
No,
like,
top. So
my top is like, man, I love other games, but it's like, I don't know. My top would be games that you love replaying.
That you just love replaying?
Yeah, okay. You beat the shit out of it, and it's like, I can still play it and I still love it. Because that's how good that fucking game is.
I think, if anything... So I can go from... I'll start from number 1. Number 1, probably top game of all time that I loved, like, start to finish. Everything about the game. Arkham City. Was probably Arkham City. I thought the build-up to Arkham City was fantastic. I thought the actual gameplay for Arkham City was fantastic. there really wasn't much in my opinion. There really wasn't much missing. I really didn't need the Batmobile for Arkham Knight. Like I didn't need more Gotham City.
You're right.
Like it was
the only thing from Arkham Knight that I like was just we needed the next gen Batman game.
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely. Like that was so when I initially bought the PlayStation, that's the first thing. That was the tough thing for me to go from what was the current generation to the next gen generation is because on I switched over to PS3 at that point. On the PS3, I had Naruto, Dragon Ball, Batman, and Assassin's Creed. And I was like, if I switch over, I just need those 4. If I could have just those 4 right now, I'll be golden. Right. And that's what I mean. It was kind of a hard sell because like all I had was Assassin's Creed. It obviously didn't have Batman. It didn't have Naruto, and it didn't have the other one I said. I just forgot about it. Naruto. Yeah, no, I can't.
It's not that I'm not listening. No,
yeah.
I just
Naruto, Batman, Assassin's Creed. There's one more. I'm surprised I can't remember. It's cool. It's late. It's late in the day. But no, yeah, they didn't have it. But I mean, I went ahead and did it anyway, just because I definitely bought the PS4 on a whim. Definitely bought it on a whim because my assistant manager at the time was like, "Yeah, man. So we just got our shipment in. Me and Mike both bought ours on a whim because he was like, we only got 2 extras." And I was like, I immediately told him,
I have to get
exactly. That's exactly what was my thought process. I immediately told him as soon as he told me we had 2, I was like, hold one for me, please. Like I'm definitely going to buy it. And yeah, so I mean, I can't think of a top 5.
Okay,
but I think cool. Number 1, like my favorite game of all time is will always be Arkham City. And a close second is probably Arkham Asylum. Just because Arkham Asylum,
one of my top games.
Yeah,
dude.
I mean, it honestly though, like comparing Arkham Asylum, the only reason why Arkham Asylum isn't number 1 is because I can go back and play Arkham City, and it still feel like a current game, if that makes sense.
It's probably
because Arkham City, Arkham Knight. I mean, yeah,
you're right.
Arkham Asylum feels very dated.
No, I hear you, man, because it was like their first.
It was it was their very first bat, but they fucking Kong. And what was funny is like I found out about that game.
But the demo, right?
Yeah, I found out from the demo, and I found out about that game right after I beat Batman Begins on PS2. And Batman Begins on PS2 was really good. I beat that, and I was like, man, I really want to play another Batman game. And then like all you had was the Rise of Sun Tzu was a decent game. It was based off the
one on
series.
GameCube?
I think
Vengeance.
Vengeance. Yeah, there was Vengeance. There was Rise of Sun Tzu.
The one I remember playing was Super Nintendo. You remember that?
I do remember that one. Based off the 89 Batman?
I sucked, bro. I had no idea what I was doing.
Nobody
the
did.
back button had a grappling hook.
Nobody had
Who knew? Like, what the fuck? Yeah. I'm too young for this.
Yeah, nobody had it.
But it's like, I want to play Batman. But this, Arkham Asylum, like, blew my fucking mind. It made Batman cool as a
It was
bitch.
perfect, dude.
It made Batman how I pictured Batman.
Perfect, man.
Cool as fuck,
and
bro.
They just added on, and that's why I think Arkham Asylum is probably my favorite game of all time, just because it tacked on, it took everything that I liked from Arkham Asylum, and just tacked onto it.
Yeah,
and just added it. And I mean,
it made it. And it's rare when you see a
outlandish as the city sectioning off an entire portion of the
I
city
hear
for their bad guys.
I love the fact that they pay homage to like
everything, literally everything. Bro. That was
every small detail.
That was honestly the game that kind of opened opened me up to looking into the lore. I mean, I just realized that. But it opened me up to like the hardcore lore of Batman. So I mean, I was into him. I've been into him like my entire life, but all I've really been into was like the animated series.
Oh yeah.
And I had a couple of comic books at that point. I had the first Azrael comic when he first puts on the suit and got the gauntlets and everything and is shooting everything.
When you find him in that game,
in Arkham
fucking blew my mind. I'm like, yo, what the fuck?
Yeah, who are you?
Yeah, I was like, yo, who the fuck are you? I gotta kill you, bro.
Yeah,
but you gonna kill me? Like, yo, we like evenly matched. It was crazy, dude. Perfect predecessor.
I would say so. Starting there, Arkham City. And going from there.
I was just fucking throwing out a number.
No, yeah, okay. No,
Like,
yeah,
if I threw you out one right now, like my top game, even though I love the Arkham series, I love Batman.
Yeah.
My top game that I can probably play over and over again, it's Metal Gear Solid 2.
Metal Gear Solid 2?
Metal Gear Solid 2. Yeah, bro. That's just like on point. When I bought it myself, for myself, it was on PS2.
Yeah.
That game was fucking amazing.
I never got into Metal Gear, man.
I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
I just feel like a fucking spy, and it felt so cool. Like, I don't know, the mechanics in the game was just fucking way too advanced.
Yeah.
It's Kojima, dude. Way too advanced. Like, I don't know, you could do just
the craziest
subtle
thing. Yeah.
Yo, they think of every little detail you can possibly do, bro. Like,
yeah.
They give you a little spray gun that sprays out, like, I don't know, like a freeze fucking, like, mist or whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
It's for diffusing, like, C4 and shit.
Yeah.
And you can spray it on him, and it'll wake him up, bro.
Yeah.
That shit's funny. And, like, you can, like, hold him up, and then you point at his, like, dick, or you point at his head, he starts shaking, bro. Oh, what the fuck? Thanks to stupid shit like that.
Funny.
That game was really detailed, bro, and I played that, I don't know,
PS2? Yeah, that's crazy.
10 plus times.
PS2 game.
And I bought it when they remade it, HD version for Xbox 360,
yeah.
which I wish they will, like, make it backwards compatible, because I would definitely play it.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't be surprised I'd be surprised if it wasn't part of the backwards compatibility list.
That game.
Eventually,
I really love that game.
Yeah.
There's one part in this game where you fighting this dude. I think his name's Fat Man.
Yeah.
He's like a fat dude. He's really good at explosives, and he's rolling around with roller skates. But at the end of it, you fuck him up, and he's like, "Yeah, you killed me now, but I planted like fucking like 10 bombs over here, and it's gonna blow up this whole fucking spot." And we'll find it. And you know, you're going around, you got a general area on the map. It shows you a missed area where the bombs are. Find it, and there was one I could not fucking find, dude. And it was like over top of his dead body. I'm like, where the fuck is it? You pick that motherfucker up and you drag him. He's laying underneath that shit.
Damn.
Who thinks of that? Who thinks of that?
That's smart, man.
Who thinks of that?
That's good game design.
It really is,
That's
man.
good game
It really on the PS2.
Yeah.
Yo, I still remember with that where they was it with the memory card or something like that? No, you had to switch the controller to player 2.
That was Metal Gear Solid 1. Dude.
That shit was crazy.
They did the fucking Deadpool thing, man, where they were aware that they were a game and shit. You
that shit was
You fight this
crazy.
boss. This is Metal Gear Solid 1, and they remade it for GameCube.
Yeah.
The GameCube was a lot better graphics wise.
Yeah.
But they had the same concept. When you fight this dude, he's a psychic. He's like, I know your every fucking move. I know your every fucking move. I know what you're gonna do. So anything you do, he just knows, and you can't kill him.
Yeah.
What you had to do was take your controller and plug it in the fucking second port. So he can't read your controller.
Craziest thing ever.
He looks into your memory card and tells you games you played.
That shit was
crazy. He's like, you fucking played Crash Bandicoot, blah, blah, blah. You're like, what the fuck? How'd you know that? Yeah, I'm like, you're a game. I'm like, yeah, dude. Kojima, dude. Really. And Metal Gear Solid 5, it didn't really have a real ending.
Yeah.
And I don't think it'll ever have a sequel, you know, because he left.
Yeah, because he's gone, yeah.
Never going to touch that game. That was a beautiful game.
5.
That was the most open sandbox Metal Gear. It's like Metal Gear Solid open sandbox RPG, and it was just.
I started playing 5. It just never
amazing.
grabbed me.
I don't know. I really like that kind of game because I like
Splinter
Cell and shit. I like sneaking around, just killing people.
Yeah.
It's funny as shit.
I don't know. Yeah, it was one that I tried. I really tried to get into. Like I played like 5. I played a solid like 3 or 4 hours of, and
Same deal with that one. I really love that one. I don't know what it is. I guess you just had to be a fan, bro. You know, you just have to like that kind of genre.
I guess so. I guess that's what it was.
Game. I don't know. I really liked it, man.
Oh, what you think your top? If you had to pick one.
Pick one.
Yeah. What's your top game?
Yo, it has to be that Superman game from N64.
You're fucking lying.
I'm gonna shit on
you're fucking lying.
Or the E.T. game from Atari.
Fuck off.
That shit was the hardest.
At least say Spider-Man
shit
PlayStation
ever.
Classic.
So I found out there's one of my coworkers. He actually beat that game, and he told me what the ending looks like, and when he told me that, I got so mad because where I stopped playing was the last boss.
Oh shit!
It was the part where Ock, Carnage, and Venom all become one, and they're just running after you, and all you have to do is jump through like the maze or whatever and get to the ending point. Yeah, he's like, yeah, after you do that, Captain America shows up and blah blah, ends the game, blah blah. And I was like, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
How many games has been like that? How many games have you like just made it to like the very last?
very?
You're right there, and you're just like, you just end up forgetting. The
only other one that I can think of was on Game Boy Advance. It was Chain of Memories. It's Chain of Memories. And I got to, because in Chain of Memories, so you had two stories. You had Sora's side and Riku's side. But you had to beat Sora's side to get to Riku's side. So I was about to beat Sora's side, and I got to the last part with Marluxia, and Max wanted to take the SP on a trip when they went to London. I think that's where they were going. They wanted to go, there. So I was like, yeah, it's fine, it's whatever. I don't care, blah, blah, blah. It is what it is. I mean, it's my game, but it is what it is. I know you're gonna be on a long plane ride. Go ahead. Yeah. Come back and like, listen. So I kind of left your SV in the airport in London. And I was like, get the hell out of here. Are you serious? No. Story gets better. Because then we get a replacement one. Mom and Dad buy us a replacement one. And they buy us a replacement Kingdom Hearts game. Because I lost the Kingdom Hearts game as well. I put in the same amount of work, the same amount of time into the Kingdom Hearts game.
Man, it sounds good right now.
Dude, let me tell you, it was fantastic. I get to the last fight because you had to fight Axel. I think you had to fight Axel, and then you go and you fight Marluxia or whatever, because Axel's trying to stop you from fighting Marluxia, whatever. So I get to that fight, and I'm like, all right, cool, I'm going to take a pause here. I'm not going to worry about it. Max again was like, hey, we're going to Walmart. You mind if I take your SP to Walmart? I have a save on your game I want to use. Yeah, go ahead.
These guys never finish games.
No, they don't. Because then they left it and into the in the bathroom at the Walmart.
Come on.
Yeah, dude. Man. So it wasn't until they did the Rechain of Memories on PS2 that I actually beat Kingdom Hearts. But yeah, that's one that almost immediately comes to mind every single time. Like where I was like right there. Right. The one I just thought about was I think Rival Swords. I think the same thing happened to me in Rival Swords. Either I got close to the end or I was about halfway through and let my cousin borrow it and never got it back.
Shit. Yeah. Yo, I remember I did some shit to Tony like that. Yeah. It was on Pokemon Red. Ooh. All that work that he had a level 60 Charizard. He had like a level 50 something Gengar and all that shit. And I'm like, yo, let me play this J real quick. He's like, no, man, no.
He never lets you. No. You don't even let me touch these fucking. I'd never touch this Pokemon, bro.
I deleted that shit. I put a new save file in it. And then he was like, what the fuck is this? I'm like, whoa, just take it easy.
whoa, bro. Just take it easy. It's a game, all right? Just chill out. That's crazy.
Oh, man. Yo, we still got Pokemon Red too to this day.
Yeah, we do.
I wish.
No, for real though. What's your top game, bro?
For real. Damn, it's either
say you love.
I really love.
Damn. That I could just keep on playing every single day. Shit. There's like 3 that comes in mind. It's this Yu-Gi-Oh game on the PSP, Tag Force. I know you know about that.
Tag Force was my
Tag Force
shit.
On the
which
best.
Which one?
I can't remember. I think it's the one.
Was it when were they still in was still at Duel Academy?
No, not that one. Not yours. The one that I had. It was when they had you say it.
Oh, so that was 5, Tag Force 5. Yeah,
that's what it was. Yeah. It was either that.
Shout out to the original Switch PSP.
Oh man.
Yeah. PSP was the shit.
It's either that or and like the other 2 are like the DS games. Okay. And it was I remember I got this from Cash Converters. It was a Castlevania game. It's called Dawn of Sorrows. Yeah. I was like, at first I thought it was just like
for 360.
No, it's on. No, not that one. Not that one. Okay. I was like, okay, it's just gonna be like a normal like platforming game, right? Oh my god, this shit is crazy. There's like fucking like 200 like different souls that you can use to like do like your special move. Yeah. And there's like a whole bunch of combinations to make a sword and all this shit. I was like, what the fuck? And like I'm still playing this game today, man. Yeah. Fucking I want to say Pokemon Platinum.
See, I never got a Platinum. My last, I think the last Pokemon game that I actually like played all the way through
Gold or Silver.
Yep. That was like Gold or Silver. Yeah. I got halfway through Ruby and
there's too many goddamn Pokemon. Too many different types. I can't. Man.
But yeah, I just remember when Mitchell had the DS thing to cheat. And I'm like, yo, man, give me some shiny Pokemon, man. I still got all of them from this day.
He was into that.
Oh my god,
exploited the fuck out of a Game Shark, dude.
Oh my god.
Let me tell you.
Yo, I still remember there was this website where like you can ask people to do it for you and all that stuff. And Mitchell used to cheat them out their Pokemons. I'm like, Mitchell, why you gotta do this?
Mitchell is a fucking con artist, dude. Mitchell is a con artist, man. This is the same kid that used to draw pictures, come up to you and be like, hey, man. Hey, no. It was like legit pictures. It was legit pictures. And he'd be like, hey, you like this picture? And I'm like, yeah, man. He's like, all right, here you go. I'm like, oh, cool, thanks, Mitch. He'd be like, all right, that's 25 cents. Like, yo, what do you mean this 25 cents? You just gave me this picture. No. You're buying the picture from me. I was like, all right, well, you can have the picture back. No, you can't. That was
wow.
That was Tag Force is a good one, though. I completely forgot that. Tag Force was...
if I still played was the one on Game Boy Advance.
Yeah.
I think it was Duel Masters.
We still got it. You talking about?
There's a couple of them on Game Boy.
Yeah, there's like 3 of them.
Game Boy
the cover was
yeah.
like purple, black, and just said Yu-Gi-Oh on it.
Yeah, that's the very first one. That's the very first Yu-Gi-Oh
It's the only one I
right
remember.
there for the
it
Game
was
Boy.
sweet just because you had like cards and you could,
yeah, and
enter the number, card.
Yup.
I'm about to say you remember.
Get more cards, dude. Get more cards. Our deck's about to stack.
There was and then on PS2, I think on the PS2, the Duels of the Rose was weird because Duels of the Rose, it used card numbers, but it had a specific set, like its own like setup for the card numbers. So you couldn't, because
you can't add it to the game deck.
We thought that you could take just the random cards, put the card number in there, and be good to go.
Yeah,
you couldn't. You had to go onto a website, find the list of cards, and then go in and put it in.
Bro, you know it's still like that today, but it's like you gotta have the card first. Then you can put the code in. I was like,
I wouldn't know you own it. You gotta have that specific number.
No, like in the game, you gotta have the card in the game
I got
to get some more. I was
but
I got the card in real life, man. Let me fucking use this shit.
I was gonna use my cards. Sort of play with
Duel Master.
Fucker.
So I guess on that note, I guess we can flip over to our closing segment that we always close out on. What are we all playing right now? PUBG.
So I'm just trying to perfect.
I'm
just trying to get a chicken dinner.
Are you still doing mobile?
I do play mobile.
Mobile.
Only when I'm like lunch break at work and shit.
Okay. So not as heavy as you.
Not as heavy. No. Because if I'm home,
still as easy.
I'm gonna do console. Somewhat.
I
feel like you know, man. There's this big thing going around where people are kind of getting caught cheating.
Yeah.
Because like you're on a mobile game, but they're using a mouse and keyboard. Like they're going the extra mile to use a mouse
and keyboard
to play a fucking phone game.
It's a mobile game. Yeah.
Come on, dude. Get that seriously. And I feel like you can tell they're like quicker. They snap faster. Yeah. And, you're playing with a fucking mouse.
Maybe they just got a better phone.
Maybe they got a better phone. Alright, dude. I don't know. But yeah, no, I've been playing PUBG and. Yeah, I'm just trying to get better at it. I just want a chicken dinner. Please give me a chicken dinner.
Give me a chicken dinner.
How about yourself?
I still fighters. Still fighters, dog.
Yes, sir.
We played Sea of Thieves yesterday.
Oh, we did. That was fun. Did you enjoy it?
I actually really enjoyed it. I really liked it.
Check it out, guys. We might have it up sometime. I don't know.
I think we have. I think we have that. It's up on our Twitch.
There you go. Yeah. It's up there somewhere. Find it, guys.
We'll do housekeeping. We'll do housekeeping at the end. Yeah.
You did like it?
Yeah, Sea of Thieves was good.
I think it's way better when you have.
I'm getting ready to pick up. It would be a lot more fun if you had more people because you could actually have somebody watching the bottom of your boat.
Yes, while you're running into rocks.
And you think that
on the edge of the map.
You think that you actually that shit.
That was crazy, dude. Have you seen anything about that, dude?
No.
When you go
wait, are you talking about
Sea of Thieves?
Sea of Thieves, yeah.
When you're on the map, right? You have the map, big ass map. You can go to the edge and you don't have any more on the map, but like your boat's still going. We wanted to find out what the fuck happens, right?
Happens.
So you're just riding, Dude, the fucking water starts getting fucking red, bro. Like,
Oh,
just looks
really?
like blood.
Fucking blood. Fucking
Dark clouds, bro. Your
fucking
ship
terrifying.
just start getting fucked up,
It
dude.
is terrifying.
Your fucking ship goes down. This dude pulls out the accordion and he's playing it while his ship's going down, bro. And like, he's just sinking with the ship, bro. Shit was badass.
That shit
Yeah,
was-
cheating for that too, by
Yeah,
the way.
that shit was scary.
Yeah, no, that was cool, man. CT is dope.
But yeah, I'm picking up Far Cry.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, picking
You
up
are?
Far Cry. Yeah, I'm gonna pick up Far Cry tomorrow.
Okay.
And see what that's like. So I look forward to playing that.
Everything I've seen, that game look fun as a motherfucker.
yeah.
I just want to go around.
I gotta get something. I gotta play
You need
something
something.
else.
You need a- yeah.
Dragon Ball. Yeah,
refresh.
just just to cleanse my palate a little bit.
What you've been going on Fortnite Pro?
Good.
So like, does it have to be with like normal like video game?
No,
wise,
it's
or
games-
any-
games-
Okay. Well, I'm about to say you already know that I play Yu-Gi-Oh competitively and
Yeah.
everything like that. But I mean,
I'm
I'm just kidding.
Don't mean to brag. Don't mean to boast. You know?
but I haven't touched the Xbox. I mean, like the longest time. But I think Fortnite actually got me back on there again because I remember I bought the game before they even had the
Battle Royale.
Yeah.
Stuff, yeah.
Dude.
Yeah, I was like,
He was trying to put me on for long. He's like, yo, play it. I bought it. Play it. And I was like, what is this? You're killing zombies. That's what the PvE is.
Yeah,
It's a zombie. You build a fort.
yeah,
You're
and
killing
you just
zombies.
protect.
Oh, so
yeah,
it's tower
everything like
defense.
that.
That's exactly what
Yeah.
the game originally was.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And then they seen, I
And they
think,
switched
PUBG.
it, and they just
And
took
they were like,
PUBG's
yo,
idea.
yes.
Fuck
And
you,
look,
PUBG.
and
Yo,
they're
I still
doing it 10
remember
times
when
better.
PUBG
Yo,
was
by the
mad
way,
about it.
1 month in with their mobile game,
Yeah.
they got $15 million, bro.
That's
Remember we
crazy.
said 3 days in, 1
yeah,
mil?
1 million.
Dude, 1 month in, they got $15 million
That's
off
crazy.
mobile.
I wish I had
That's
$15
insane.
million.
Me too, man. God damn Epic. Haven't you had enough with fucking Gears of War?
Stop taking the money.
Give us free shit, though. You too, Zeke. Go on, man.
But yeah, I want to say Fortnite. That's all I've been playing,
It's Fortnite?
really. Yeah.
Like,
And like, if I don't play that, I'll just be playing Yu-Gi-Oh for real. Because I really don't get on the game for real as much anymore.
yeah.
But Fortnite got me on there.
Fortnite's got you
again.
on?
Yeah, it's
You
getting me there.
not
again.
get mad?
No, I don't.
Does it
I
not
don't.
piss you off?
The only thing that
Oh,
I'll
it's-
get
it's-
mad
it's
about
pretty
is probably if like
Makes
my
me mad.
game
I suck.
controller.
Yeah.
It's like,
Bro,
Say that again.
I was about to say, I'll get probably mad if like the game controller just dies when I'm like battle right there. I'm
That
like,
sucks.
oh
Yeah,
my
yeah,
god,
any
what the?
game. Yeah, that
any
shit
game.
sucks.
They don't automatically pause for you.
Oh hell yeah. That happened to me plenty of times in Dragon Ball, dude. In the middle of a fight.
Oh god.
Dead.
Oh, God.
Fuck. Gotta jump and fucking. shit. And I was using that small ass cable that I gave you earlier.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm still right on top of the TV. Shit.
Free links.
But yeah. All right. Well, I guess that's kind of it. So we're kind of, like I said, a little bit of housekeeping. We do have the PUBG Let's Play up that is live right now. You can actually watch that. Watch us play some PUBG.
We will be coming to you with more gameplay.
Yes.
Promises.
We also will have a setup. We actually are getting together and doing a full-on stream, scheduling stream throughout the week. That'll be on the Twitch channel. I'll put all that kind of stuff in the actual video so you can actually see it and everything. I don't remember the Twitch channel name.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Mike and I.
Regular guy.
Yeah, Mike
There you go.
Mike Nike 093.
There you go.
I can't remember on Twitch channel. But yeah, you can watch us there Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 6 to 9. Just playing games, having a good time. We did Sea of Thieves yesterday. I guess yesterday today.
Mm-hmm.
It would be Wednesday for when it's post on Sunday. But yeah, so Leon, go ahead and give them your stuff for you guys.
Okay, so our channel is Team Official Players. It's normally just 2 people, but probably the next time you'll see us is gonna be a collab with these 2 people over here, Regular Gaming Guys. So yeah, shout out to our Instagram at Team Official Players. Shout out to my partner in crime, Cryptic, but he ain't here today.
Hey.
So yeah, you like anything about Yu-Gi-Oh or want to know anything about the competitive scene? Link in the description down below.
Hey.
All right. Cool.
All right, guys. Take
Thanks
it
for
easy.
joining us.